Hi, I'm Scott with Shimmer. In this video, we're going to be going over our app and its functionalities. Shimmer permanent lights use a program developed for LED light configuration and customization known as WLED. The WLED app is available on Android and iOS to control your lights. Before setting up your light controls on your phone, make sure that your lights are powered on and there is a red light illuminating from within your Shimmer Wi-Fi controller. Please note that this process is a one-time setup. To set up your light controls on your Android or Apple device, navigate to your App Store and head to the search bar. Search WLED Native and proceed with the installation process. Once installed, stand by your light's power source and head to your phone's settings. Navigate to the Wi-Fi section of your settings and look for a network to connect to named WLED-AP. Connect to that network using the password WLED1234. After you've input the proper password, a screen will appear with the options labeled Wi-Fi settings or to the controls. Select Wi-Fi settings. If a color wheel appears instead of this screen, click the config settings in the top right part of your screen and head to Wi-Fi setup. In your Wi-Fi settings screen, find the area that asks you to connect to an existing network. You will input your personal Wi-Fi settings into this area. Network name and password are case sensitive. This will allow you to control the lights from your home network. After you are sure that everything has been input correctly, hit the Save and Connect button at the top or bottom of your screen. A screen will appear saying Wi-Fi settings saved. Once this screen appears, you can close out of your settings, make sure you are connected to your home network, and head to the WLED native app that you have just installed. Allow your app to search for devices on your network and pull down to refresh the device. If done properly, an IP address should appear. Clicking into this screen will pull up your lighting controls. At this point in the setup, you will need to tailor your LED preferences for your personal home. To do so, go to the config settings located in the top right corner and navigate to LED preferences. Once in, navigate to the hardware setup screen and change the length section to match the total number of LEDs in your system of lights. This does not need to be an exact number, a general estimate will do. Please make sure the rest of the settings match what is seen on screen. Although Shimmer has a list of pre-made presets that are available to customers at the time of purchase, you are also able to create custom patterns for your lights using the Presets tab. Presets are made up of colors, effects, and segments. Color will control the color of the light, effects will control the animation or pattern that the lights will be making, and segment offers further customization for different segments of lights. If you want your light strands to be multiple colors, you will need to have different segments to control these colors and patterns. Within segments, there are fields that affect where in the system of lights the segment will show up. Those fields are Start LED, Stop LED, Offset, Grouping, and Spacing. Start LED tells you where in the system of lights the segment will start. Stop LED tells you where in the system of lights the segment will end. Offset will move the segment down the line of lights the indicated number put into the field. Grouping tells you how many lights will be part of the segment. Spacing will tell you how far apart the segment is before it starts again. After you are done editing a segment, be sure to hit Apply and head back to the Preset tab to save your progress. Applying this to permanent lights, if I wanted a preset for Christmas time that alternates green, white, and red every light, I would do the following. Segment 0 will have a Start LED of 0, a Stop LED of the maximum amount of lights in your permanent lighting system. The offset will be 0, the grouping will be 1, and the spacing will be 2. Set your color to red and head back to your Segments tab to hit Apply. Segment 1 will also have a Start and Stop LED of the same as your first segment, and it will have an offset of 1, a grouping of 1, and a spacing of 2. Set that color to green and move on to your last segment. Segment 2, or your last segment, will have a Start and Stop LED of the same as the previous two, an offset of 2, grouping of 1, and a spacing of 2. Set it to the last remaining color, which will be white. Make sure to hit Apply and head back to your Presets tab to save your created preset. With the Effects tab, you were able to set patterns and animations on your lights. Some patterns, such as blink or fade, require setting a secondary color for the preset to blink or fade to. The best way to learn about these effects, however, is to spend some time seeing how they affect your lights. Whatever effect you choose, make sure that your segment that you want it to be on is checked in the Segment section. After changing the effect within the segment, make sure to apply it in the Segment section and save it in the Preset section. If you run into any problems, there are WLED tutorials online, and you can call or text us at Shimmer. Our number is 801-557-2947. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy your new permanent holiday lighting.